sometimes on it or inside it, and obviously for the second one she'll look to be aggressive here if she can. Like that.
30-40.
Nicely taken into finish off with the drive volley.
So far Muguruza is so definite with her ground strokes.
The 8th seed given a bye into the second round. She beat Mizaki Doi 2 and 4. But suddenly she must feel like, having played Doi, who's quite diminutive, I mean a fine player, forces of the sport in Garbine Muguruza.
Yeah, and for a while she didn't really have a match since coming back from Adelaide. Beautiful striking from Muguruza again. Swiatek most of the time body backhand a lot. Sometimes throwing T serves as well. Placement as well. So good. Yeah, I think she's in a stage of frustration right now because she's playing bad and miss a lot. But actually, if you look at it, Muguruza doesn't give her any chances to play good. So it's not like
footwork not quite in the right place and everything going awry. It's been totally one-sided. Will it continue to be so? Last year's most improved player of the year, Iga Swiatek. Well, she desperately needs to find some improvements tonight. Muguruza takes the first set, 6-love.
That's better from Swiatek, and that's the depth that she has to look for. Big help.
Yeah, we're going to look at the stats for the first set at the end of this first game in the second, but yeah, the percentage in the opener. Well, she took a long time looking for the mark to see whether it was one to call out.
Not being caught straight to the body with that serve and maybe have a bit more space on that backhand.
Big hitting again. And we'll see if we said occurs next. Another point from the juice side coming up here. Another game point from Muguruza. She's finally able to get a charge on the ball and put it away.
Fight.
It's going to be Muguruza's night if it carries on like that. I mean, that defensive lob, she had to turn turtle, didn't she? Get the near cord here. We'll see again.
I think she could have done a bit more with that drop shot, Muguruza, but then, yeah, as you said, the lob was just impressive.
Now that's more like it. That's the kind of combination rattle through draws as we did at Roland Garros and also in Adelaide. Beautiful. That was a ferocious combination of fine forehands. That make her feel a whole heap better, one would imagine.
And you could see as soon as Muguruza is playing just a bit shorter, Swiatek has time and she really can go for it if she is not rushed.
And she has broken the Spaniard serve for the first time. Game on now as Swiatek fights her way into this second set. Oh, that's a bit of confidence coming back into the Poles game. Did well with the return. Dipping this one as well.
Also, the ball was dropping so low and she managed to do a drive volley on the run.
Certainly important stage. Beautiful. Just sort of sat up there for Muguruza, tall athlete, to power her way back through it.
Again, what an angle there from Muguruza. First from Swiatek and then from Muguruza.
Well, even though she got one in there, it doesn't help her out. And again, another hammered home forehand with a lot of margin. And she's almost through now to another quarter-final in Dubai. Marina Sabalenka awaiting the winner. Down the tee, perhaps.
That's a nice mix there from Muguruza. Swiatek not to get used to much for the body serve.
A beautiful finish to a fine night's work. She sees off the teenage prodigy in straight sets. Their first meeting, I'm sure that Swiatek will learn plenty from that, but Muguruza absolutely on song and deservedly through in straight sets. 6-love, 6-4.
I just totally impressed with how well Muguruza was again prepared for this match and how dedicated she was.